disappointing result for Cardiff City away from home at Bolton Wanderers. They lose to a last second, bit of a great finish, top corner, etc. But it was one of those games where I didn't think either side really deserved to win. I thought both sides were defensively very good, but the final ball was a bit sloppy from both teams. There wasn't really any great chances. The tempo was better from Cardiff at the start of the game, but as the game went on, it became a bit slow, and it was the final balls all the time. Alex Robertson back in the side, thought he looked pretty good considering he hasn't played. He looked pretty good, added something, went off after about 75 minutes, which you'd expect for his first game back. He'll only get better ultimately, and he'll be big for Cardiff City's midfield this year. I thought Ruben Colwell looked tired. I thought Joe Bagan looked a bit tired. These guys, we've got to find a way to rest them. And I thought Cardiff were alright. They weren't terrible, but the final ball wasn't great. A prime example of that was Naikahawa, who came on in the second half, beat his fullback 2 or 3 times, and then his ball into the box didn't beat the first man, and that kind of encapsulated Cardiff's day. And actually, Cardiff showed a bit of naivety in the last 2 minutes of injury time. There was 4 minutes injury time, 92nd minute. Cardiff City get a free kick on the left wing in the Bolton half, and you're just thinking, look, just put it in the box, waste a bit of time, maybe you create something. And they give the ball away, and then it sort of breaks down. It goes to Naikahawa on the right. He cuts inside, or he wins it back, in fairness to him, and then he tries to play quite an ambitious ball, and I think with his right foot it wasn't that ambitious, but with his wrong foot it was a bit ambitious through a crowd. He plays it with his left foot, it gets cut out, Bolton are on the break, and it was kind of a few decisions like that in injury time which really cost Cardiff. And then equally when I forgot his name, Cogres gets the ball inside right on the edge of the box, we're a bit slow to close him down. He'd given us a warning a few minutes earlier where he forced a save out of Nathan Trott, and we didn't close him down, and he just sort of curled it into the top left hand corner. Nathan Trott's got no chance. Like I said, I didn't think both teams really deserved to win. Either team deserved to win, but you got to hand it to Bolton. Very, very good defensively, very, very disciplined and compact. They made it really difficult for Cardiff to play around them, play through them, and they tried to hit us on the break, which, great, I predicted that in the preview. Disappointing. It's always disappointing to lose at the last sort of kick of the game and stuff like that. I think that was a better general performance from Cardiff, but it was a much worse performance in the final third, if that makes sense. So the general build-up, the shape, everything like that was much better, but the final ball, the final run, final action, not good enough. But there we go. We go again. Bit unlucky, but Bolton impressed me, and I think, there's a reason they're unbeaten at home this year, and fair play to them. They didn't give up after a good result against Huddersfield last week. This is a great result for them, so congratulations to them. We move on to a Welsh derby on Tuesday. Join me for the preview, which will be out, I think, Monday, or maybe even match day. But and of course, tune into DragonSports for all your Welsh news, and I'll be back for the preview.